At United Nations Security Council, India warned of Afghanistan becoming a safe haven for terrorist organizations that threaten the region and called for unified action against the terrorist groups getting entrenched there. India's permanent representative to UN, Tirumurti, said that the Taliban, which now controls Afghanistan, is yet to dissociate itself from other terrorist groups such as Al-Qaeda, which continue to remain active. Take a look. In the several months since the return to power of the Taliban in Afghanistan, the world's attention may have already shifted to other global developments. But for India, Afghanistan's situation remains a major issue. A major concern for India is the presence of the transnational terrorist groups such as the Islamic State in the Khorasan province and the Al-Qaeda in the Indian subcontinent. Al-Qaeda in the Indian subcontinent has already hailed the US withdrawal from Afghanistan as a victory. And it is already clear that the Taliban has not gone beyond paying lip service to ousting the Al-Qaeda, and there is concern that the latter will only grow in strength in the coming days. There is also fear that the individuals interested in joining either the Islamic State or other jihadist groups will move to Afghanistan. Recently, India at UN raised serious concerns about the continued presence of Al-Qaeda in Afghanistan and increase in recruitment to the Islamic State Khorasan.
There is a significant increase in the presence of ISIL-K in the country and their capacity to carry out attacks. ISIL-K, with its base reportedly in Afghanistan, continues to issue threats of terrorist attacks on other countries. The report further noted that the Taliban is yet to dissociate itself with other terrorist groups such as the Al-Qaeda, which continue to remain active. The linkages between groups listed by the UN Security Council, such as the Lashkar-e-Taiba and the Jaish-e-Mohammed, as well as provocative statements made by other terrorist groups operating out of Afghanistan, pose a direct threat to the region.
Just a few days back, a report of the UN Secretary General had claimed that the terror groups enjoy greater freedom in Afghanistan than at any time in recent history. And there are no signs that the Taliban leadership has taken steps to limit the activities of foreign terrorists in the war-torn country. According to the report, ISIS-K is taking advantage of the turmoil in the country, including by recruiting fighters from the Eastern Turkestan Islamic Movement and the Turkestan Islamic Party, among other foreign terrorist groups. It aims to position itself as the chief rejectionist force in Afghanistan and to expand into neighboring Central and South Asian countries. The UN member states are concerned that if Afghanistan descends into further chaos, some Afghan and foreign violent extremists may shift to ISIS. India has hence stressed on the need to see concrete progress in ensuring that UN-proscribed terrorists and entities do not get any kind of support either from Afghan soil or from sanctuaries based in the region. India at UN raised concern over an increase in attacks on minority groups in the country, including the Hazara, Hindu and Sikh communities. Recently, ISIS-K claimed responsibility for the attack on the Gurdwara Karte Parwa in Kabul and has threatened to strike elsewhere.
India is closely monitoring the security situation in Afghanistan and is actively engaging with the international community to ensure consensus on the issues of security, peace and stability. We strongly condemn the terrorist attack on Gurudwara Dashmesh Pita Sahib Ji in Kabul on 18th of June. The terrorist assault on places of worship of minority communities and targeting of innocent civilian population continues to be a serious concern. The recent findings of the 1988 Sanctions Committee's Analytical Support and Sanctions Monitoring Team report indicate that the current authorities need to take much stronger action to fulfill their anti-terrorism commitment.
As a contiguous neighbor and long-standing partner of Afghanistan, India has direct stakes in ensuring the return of peace and stability in the war-torn country. India has called for an inclusive dispensation in Afghanistan which represents all sections of Afghan society, especially women. A broad-based, inclusive and representative formation is necessary for both domestic and international engagement.